Well, hello there. Welcome to another video here on Style LC. This video is going to be on my 5 tips on how to gain clients. So let's get started in this video. So again, I have my notebook here. If I'm looking down, it's because I'm reading out of my notebook. I'm reading my notes because I actually take time to give you good quality. So if there's anything that you would like to see, I'm open to any suggestions. Leave them down below. Don't be a stranger. I love that you guys support me, and I want to help you out if it's something that you would like to see me do. So yes, let's get started to my 5 tips. So number 1 is display your work. So make sure you're practicing. When you're practicing, of course, do the application and do the basics, but you want to make sure that you're doing some type of design work as well. So when you're going to display your work, the best recommendation I have is a practice hand. I know they can be a little expensive, like the red iguana practice hands. There are some that are in between that won't be the same quality. I think the red iguana hands are pretty good, but there's some that are about the same quality. It's going to depend on how much you are willing to spend. If you don't want to spend a lot on a practice hand, if you're not there to spend that much, then you can use nail tips or even a practice finger, those that you can get at the nail supply store. Those are really inexpensive and it's still a great way to display your work. So when you are taking pictures of your work, you want to make sure that the quality is good. You want to make sure that the lighting is good and the actual image, the camera is good. If you don't have good camera, then it's okay. That's not an excuse for a bad photo. Outdoor natural lighting is amazing. Daytime lighting is amazing and will usually give you the best quality photo anyway. So you don't have to go out and invest in a ring light if you can't. They're pretty inexpensive, but you can just use the daylight. Okay, don't let that stop you. And if you don't have a good camera, you can use your phone and use the, what is it called? Use the, like the quality, improve the quality of the photo itself. Use the sharpness tool, use the contrast tool. There's a lot of editing tools there, that's the word. Edit your photo, not necessarily changing it to making something that it's not, but enhancing it just to make up for the loss of quality of your phone or camera. So you can easily edit your photos. So that is tip number 1. So making sure when you're practicing, you're displaying it and people can actually see that you are practicing. People like to see that, and people like to follow your journey and see how you're improving, okay? So number 2 is quality posts and content. When I'm looking at your page and I'm deciding if I want to book with you or not, it needs to be appealing first. I'm going to want to follow you first. Or not necessarily follow you first, but it has to be follow worthy if I'm going to be going to you. Okay, so make sure that your vibe, whatever you're putting out, is cohesive. Don't have just different things. If it's going to be your business and you're doing this as a business, then don't add random things. If it still is a part of you, that's okay, but nothing too random. So you need to know what your followers, what the people that you want your clients, what they are interested in. And you know, if you don't really care what your page looks like, then that's up to you. But this is just my advice. You know, people are gonna want to follow something that they are interested in seeing every day. If not, I'm not gonna follow you, or I'll just unfollow you. So if anything, if you don't gain any clients, you'll gain followers simply from these 2 tips, and followers will lead to clients because people talk and word of mouth is still really big. So if anything, you'll just gain followers, and that's okay too. That's awesome too. Tip number 3 is make sure that you are reachable. So when I go on your page and I'm looking, you want to make sure that you can be reached easily. Meaning, me as a client, if I think, how do I book? I don't want it to be difficult. I want it to be easy, straight to the point, and yeah, I want to know, do I message you first? What do I do? So making sure that is well stated will kind of give you like a template for how you want to be reached as well. So making sure it's easy for the client and also convenient for them and for you as well. Tip number 4 is to create specials. This is going to be great to get yourself out there at a discounted price. If you are still a beginner and you're still not working on anyone, this is going to be your first opportunity, your first chance to really put in some work. So make it fun, make it you, and do whatever you want with it. 2 specials that you can do are buy one, get one half off. I've done this a few times, and it could be like a hit or miss, really, depending on who those clients are. So you can maybe see if somebody that you're friends with or somebody that you know will be interested in doing this buy one get one half off. That way it's a good vibe for you as well. And keep in mind you're still working, so buy one get one half off is good. Also, you can select a certain amount, $1. So you can select a certain amount to do a freestyle set. For example, you can do a $40 freestyle set. You can do $45 freestyle set where it's going to be completely your decision, and you're able to control how much product or how much design you want to put based off of that price and what they want. So create specials, make it cute, use different apps, add little emojis and stickers and make it look cute, and maybe even put a picture of your work that you're most proud of and put that in your special, and so people can see it easily, so they'll want to book with you and give you a chance. And also let them know, like, help me out. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. And tip number 5 is do not be afraid to do it for free. Even if you post like, okay, today I'm gonna do one set of nails for free, who wants to come in? And let's say you end up doing a really good job, better than you expect. And that person, if it was me and I was getting it for free, like in my head I know I'm getting it for free, but I'm still gonna tip you because you're still like, that's the least you can do if you're getting something for free. At least $5. Like, you don't just do that. That's kind of like, don't be a moocher. Okay, so don't be afraid to do it for free, even if it is $1. Even if you do end up doing it for free, it's the experience, and that's ultimately what's good. Now, if you don't get any tip, maybe you need to practice more. So use that as like a gauge to see how you're doing. Okay, so those are my 5 tips. Hopefully those help. And I will be doing another video because I have so much other tips on like social media and marketing. So stay tuned for that next video. Subscribe if you haven't, so you don't miss out on the next videos that I plan on doing in this series. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.